open news if we the four corners of Ghana there na ebusian for channel way so ena wonsa ebeka ewo aha eye Ghanatube so ensem ekobe nyina no aha na ni nyina no ubenya edi efina sene maji akonya matena sisei no na chese ensem ahodo ekobe nyina no eno era mede ebo ebusian for entem pass so menum enkwan no enja fufu ne bewa kotie ensem ekoso ewo man Ghana me ba na matwa so edi amam.
Now, Accra is set to roll out a fleet of electric buses under a new partnership with the U.S. city of Savannah, Georgia. The initiative forms part of ongoing efforts to improve urban mobility and cut down on carbon emissions. The announcement was made by Savannah Mayor Van R. Johnson II during a courtesy visit to the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Nana Kwesi Asare Boateng reports.
The collaboration between Accra and Savannah, Georgia is beginning to yield real results. The partnership, formalized in February 2024 through a virtual signing ceremony, is focused on deepening collaborations in urban planning, tourism, education and sustainable transport. Accra Mayor Michael Pakpo Aloti announced during this visit plans for Accra to procure electric Metro Mass buses with support from Savannah-based investors.
You know, if you watch electric buses, one, it's going to be we're going to have a cheaper fares, and it's good for the environment. And secondly, if we have the electric buses, a lot of people would love to be on it. You know, anytime there's something new, people want to come on it. So I'm looking at that. One, we're going to have cheap way of transport. Secondly, we're going to have what do you call it? We're going to have create a lot of jobs. So what I'm saying is that we should look forward to this metro bus that we're looking forward to have. And my brother here said he has a company called Hyundai that they in Savannah that they're going to talk to them. So very soon I'll go there and we'll see how best we can bring them to Ghana to set up. Thank you.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson, who led a delegation including city officials and private sector partners, expressed admiration for the AMA's leadership and vision. He commended Accra Mayor for embracing bold initiatives that benefit the everyday commuter.
Here, first of all, the reception has been absolutely amazing, and I'm glad to finally meet this dynamic and exciting mayor who has such a vision for the people of Accra. He's bold, he thinks big, and that's the only way things are going to be done.
The visit marks the final stop in the delegation's multi-city tour of Ghana, which included Cape Coast and Kumasi. As both cities continue to explore opportunities for cooperation, officials say the electric bus deal is only the beginning of a broader development agenda. Nana Kwesi Asare Boateng's report for Joy News.
From Accra, let me take you to the Volta region. In Aplau, a bustling border town where hope often wears a mask, residents are being warned human trafficking is no longer a distant threat. It's here and it's real. The Ghana Immigration Services Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking Unit, in collaboration with the International Center for Safe Migration and local faith-based organizations, is leading a new awareness campaign titled Amewuga, which means My Life Matters. The initiative targets students, traders and transport operators, urging them to prioritize human life over quick profits. Ivy Setoji has more.
The Amewuga Advocacy Campaign, a joint initiative by the Ghana Immigration Services Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking in Persons Unit and faith-based organizations like the Handmaid of the Divine Redeemer Sisters Foundation, targeted border communities with education and awareness on trafficking rates. From TV and radio engagement to school outreaches, the campaign reached over 700 students at the Aplau Secondary Technical School using drama, poetry and storytelling to spark conversations about exploitation and resilience. Reverend Sister Regina Ignatia Afla is with the Handmade Foundation. The Ghana Immigration Service says it will continue collaborating with stakeholders to ensure border communities are safe, informed, and empowered to fight modern-day slavery.
What I want to tell you is that, my dear brothers and my dear sisters, what you saw is real. It is very real. So let us take our education seriously. If not, you'll be taken away and go and be given to, excuse my words, animals like dogs to sleep with you. Or you'll be taken away and they will force you into child marriage. Or you'll be taken away and be used as a domestic servant, that you work and they will be paying your masters, that is those who sent you there. I am very sure that our brothers who work at the border will share with you. Young girls like you, as you saw in the drama, are being taken away for prostitution. And if you refuse, you'll either be killed or you'll be given to dogs to use you.
Justice Kuju Nomeshi, Deputy Superintendent of Immigration, is officer in charge Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking in Persons Unit, Aflawo Sector Command and focal person for the International Center for Safe Migration.
And so as July is set aside as the month to commemorate human trafficking and create awareness about the menace, the Anti-Human Smuggling and Trafficking in Persons Unit, together with our partners, we are creating awareness on the menace. We are telling the citizenry that people are taking advantage of the migration process and depriving people of their rights, bringing them into servitude. I mean, they are doing all sorts of illegalities, trampling upon the fundamental human rights of people. And so we are raising our voice against the act of human trafficking, against the act of human smuggling, against the act of child marriage, and against the act of domestic servitude within border communities. We are telling the nation that, and we are telling all prospective travelers and travelers that before they travel, they should be sure of where they are going. They should inquire. They should not just fall for sweet talks that people are offering them opportunities that do not exist.
I visit joining us Aflawo.
Comment or comment section na meje where akinkan e de amount fefe make I will say onya subscribe ye my channel we ebusia for subscribe na hitting notification bell no send be ansem no 72 na wenya no intem pa so mo amodofo snowy and am betena say e de nsem no ebrem sisi ade makram.